back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
No matter what happens in life, keep a good heart, a heart of patience and trust. Don't let the darkness of this world harden your heart. Wagwan, my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Yet another Saturday morning, I find myself alive. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living and surely not amongst the dead. Hold on a bit. Don't let anyone's ignorance, hate, drama, or negativity stop you from being the best person you can be. Anyway, people, 100% thing I can the news, you understand? Mr. The man, them got some woman jump out of a white car and bam, 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 bam. Whole heap of shot fire down a return. I wonder if I'm going to see Rosie make a grand entrance again. A long time would I hear from Rosie, people? I'm sorry, try to return for the people them know Wagwan. I got Manchester first. A Manchester farmer who brutally murdered a mother and her two sons, including his own child, was yesterday sentenced to 3 life sentences in the Home Circuit Court. Mark Henry, age 56, was ordered to serve 49 years and 6 months in prison before being eligible for parole. People, look how much feeling I got feed him. Might as well let him out and make somebody angry and bang the fame. The victims, Nadine Curtis and her 11-year-old son, Rashawn Ellis, and Javon Thomas, 16, were found with knife wounds to their neck. Curtis and Thomas was found with multiple injuries to their body. The court was told that Thomas is the child of Curtis and Henry, who was married. But hold on a bit, people. Hold on a bit. Take the man child and give the man child to another man. That is not my concern. I don't know come for telling about still. Let me go into the news here. The body of the deceased was found outside their home in Ramble, Manchester on April 29, 2014. Henry was the last one convicted of 3 counts of murder following a trial in the Manchester Circuit Court. However, he was sentenced yesterday in the Home Circuit Court by Justice Lorna Shelley Williams. The judge sentenced Henry to 3 life sentences for each count of murder. He was also ordered to serve 49 years and 6 months in prison on each count, with a sentence to run concurrently. Henry has maintained his innocence despite the conviction, and the court was further told by the probation officer that he had no remorse. However, the father of 8, who lost his wife and son while in custody, appeared sad during the sentencing hearing. Slap him, forget slap boy. Go back tell man about him, here sad. Anyway, people can move on. 2 men shot, 1 fatally in Manchester. 2 murders shot, 1 fatally in Manchester Friday afternoon. Right now, a little place them called Elliston District. If you don't know which part, just look on the map and see where. Report reaching on news team that about 1 p.m. residents heard explosion short after men were found at a remote section of community suffering from gunshot wounds. So guess what, people? 1 dead past spot, so them can't go put him down on the ice, and the other one admitted in hospital. Yes, police was told on news that detective theorized that the men were involved in a ganja deal that went wrong. People, me not see nothing wrong if they decide to kill out themselves over foolishness. Anyway, this latest incident follows Thursday night fatal stabbing of a man in a dispute in 3 chains, reportedly over $400. Anyway, I can take my talents and walk right up at 3 chains and do the news right up there. So, the suspect has been taken into police custody after a man was stabbed to death during a dispute in the community of 3 chains on the outskirts of Mandeville Thursday night. A reliable source told our news team that the dispute was over $400 owed to the victim. The deceased has been identified as 39-year-old Kevin Neal, otherwise called Catfish. Let me say that again. Kevin Neal, otherwise called Catfish, a resident and a landscaper of 3 chains. $400? You lose your life over $400? Anyway, people, report reaching our news team at about 8:30 p.m. Neal was at a shop in 3 chains when a man confronted him. An argument developed between the man, allegedly over money owed. The police said the aggressor used a ratchet. Yes, people. A ratchet knife to stab Neal, who was pronounced dead right on spot. The suspect was arrested following the incident. Statistics from Manchester police show that up to October 8th, the South Central Parish recorded 48 murders since the start of the year when compared to the 21 for the corresponding period. Anyway, still long for them look at ends there. You understand? Motorist hospitalized after a 3-vehicle crash in Manchester. A man has been hospitalized following a 3-vehicle crash on the Savoy Main Road in Cristiano on Friday. Report reaching our news team that the crash involved 3 Nissan motor cars. Firefighters were called shortly after 7 p.m. to remove the driver of one of the vehicles as he was reportedly pinned inside the manangled car. The injured man was rushed to the Percy Junior Hospital, where he has since been admitted. There were no other reports of injury among those involved in the crash. Anyway, people, I'm gonna Savamar right now. The Savamar police has commenced a probe into Thursday night shooting death of a female shopkeeper at a candle vigil along Darling Street in Westmoreland. The deceased has been identified as 28-year-old Chantel Hunter of Darling Street. At about 9:45 p.m., Hunter was reportedly among patrons at the vigil when they were ambushed by armed men with guns. Holy gun, them community people are some bad man them. The gunmen opened fire, hitting Hunter in the face before escaping on foot. The police were called and upon their arrival, Hunter was rushed to the Savlamar Hospital. Dead. She reached upon the ice quick. Anyway, people, guess which farm there? Westmoreland. A machine operator is now dead following his involvement in a motorcycle crash along the Quito Main Road in Westmoreland on Thursday night. He has been identified as 56-year-old Winston Black of Springfield District, also in Westmoreland. The Granger police said at about 1:30 p.m., Black was riding his motorcycle from the direction of Spring Garden towards Springfield Community when he failed to keep to his left. Look how they out them just a dash with them life, man. Anyway, he lost control of the motorcycle and was thrown from the bike on the roadway, sustaining head and body injury. He was transported to the Savlamar Hospital. The Savlamar Mąrk, right? To put on ice. Anyway, people, I move on with the news. Right out of Alabama now. Man dead out there. Yes, man dead out there. The youth could play football, so good. And him decide to watch out. Playing a football thing, more and ton musician. 70 ton the community DJ. And when him say that DJ thing never that to work out for him, he decide to watch me go farm my own business. Me I go start sell gas. And that did go a good film until the other night. Me have couple picture can show the people them, so nobody worry on yourself. Circle ends and come look on it. A 33-year-old entrepreneur was gunned down in Old Harbour. He has been identified as OMAR Reed of Ascot Drive in Old Harbour. Information reaching our news team that Reed, who operates a cooking gas delivery business, was attacked by gunmen after receiving an order for a particular address in his community. The incident occurred about 8:40 p.m. Upon reaching the location, Reed exited his vehicle to make inquiry after getting no response from the house of the customer. At this point, he was accosted by 2 gunmen who approached him on foot. The armed men, the police reported, engaged Reed in a conversation before shooting him multiple times. I don't know him and them have people. You understand the kind of people them tight lip. Anyway, them just rush him up at the hospital and put him on the mark. Detective from the police scene of crime unit said they removed 3 spent casing and a single live round with blood samples from the crime scene. Yes, people. So as soon as them do what them have to do, me I go make you know wagwan pan wagwan. Watch out now, me I go back down to Westmoreland. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. There has been 123 murders in Westmoreland up to October 13. Saying that Superintendent Wayne Joseph, head of the Westmoreland Police Division, said there were 88 murders for the same period last year. Hold on a bit then now, paper, me make Wayne talk to you. So here wagwan, pan wagwan.
Shootings were at 119 compared to 104 last year. Robberies are down 30 compared to 41 last year. Rape 27 compared to 15. Assaults 10, same as last year. Break-ins 30 compared to 45 last year. And larceny 8 compared to 13. Darling Street versus the Delete gang. And now we find that the Delete gang has now been collaborating with persons from in the Gully Bank area. So we have to be watching those places very closely. We have the Kings Valley and the Anspassy gang, which is in Crowder. And we also have the Shrewsbury Lagwood and Flagseed Lagwood, as I said earlier. Over the past couple of months, though, we have been able to impact these gangs significantly. And we now have a number of the major players of these gangs in custody. But not just in custody, charged for murders and shootings.